Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Burlington Beer Company. They are out of Williston, Vermont. This is the Orbital Elevator. It's a double IPA clocking in at 8.3% ABV. I've had a lot of beers from Burlington Beer Company, and they make really good double IPAs. They make really great barrel-aged stouts. I don't think I've ever had this one before. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. But I'm going to review it for you guys today. This one I picked up last week. I didn't see a date on this one. Usually I see dates on these cans, but I'm pretty sure that this is fresh because the package store down the road. Oh, well, here we go. Looks like a November date, so not super fresh, but I mean, still relatively fresh. 2 to 3 months for these types of IPAs I find acceptable, but anything over 3 months, forget about it. So 8.3% double IPA. Let's go ahead and get into it. Looks nice and juicy. Kind of a hazy orange color. Could definitely see a little bit of light coming through it when I hold it up, but it's mostly opaque. Orange juice with a head. Slightly off-white head, about 2 fingers worth. Kind of a cross between a frothy and a creamy looking head. You got some big bubbles, some little bubbles in there, and a few streaming bubbles going up the glass I can see as well, which are not going to show up on camera because of how opaque the beer is, but they are there. The aroma. Nice citrus notes. It's the first thing I'm picking up on, like a tangerine citrus. Slight mango with this one. Just a smidge of stone fruit, like nectarine. A little bit of that wheat bready malt note comes through. None of the 8.3% alcohol. That is pretty much all I'm getting. It smells good. There's really not too much to the aroma, but it does smell like a nice, juicy IPA, and it looks great. So, without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. The palate is better than the aroma. There's some citrus coming through right up front, that orange citrus. There's a little bit more of that stone fruit that I was getting on the nose. It's coming through on the palate, more so than I was expecting, but it's a pleasant surprise. There's a nice bready malt note in the middle of the sip. Definitely has some breadiness to it. There's something else going on with this that I can't quite place. It's very crisp and refreshing, and there's a juicy quality to it that I'm having a hard time pinning down, but it's almost like like when you get an Orange Julius, it's got a little bit of that going on. Like an Orange Julius type of thing. This is really nice. And it's not super fresh. It's a couple months old, being that it was canned in November, but I think the aging with this one actually kind of has mellowed it out a little bit. I feel like maybe it would be a little bit more green and hop forward if it was super fresh. This is It maybe not, maybe it's about the same, but either way, this is really, really enjoyable. Um, of course, none of the alcohol's coming through. The carbonation is medium. It's got a nice little effervescence to it, nice spritzy carbonation. The body at 8.3%, this is pretty much light bodied. I mean, you could say that it's a medium bodied beer, but it's on the lighter end. And for an 8.3%, it's definitely light. You would expect more body and even viscosity, just a little bit more thickness to it with all the hops and the opacity of the beer. But yeah, it's very enjoyable. This is nice. I've been drinking a lot of Treehouse and Spyglass, and it's been a minute since I've had a really good juicy IPA from Burlington Beer Company, and this is up there for me. I think my top beer from them is It's Complicated Being a Wizard, which is also a double IPA. This one is probably a close second. I mean, I'd have to do like a side-by-side to see which one I really like more, but this has got a ton of juicy flavor, nice spritzy carbonation, nice body. It's got that fluffy mouthfeel that you get with a lot of these juicy IPAs. Minimal bitterness with this one, just a touch, a kiss of the hops on the back end. But it's very, very mild. Nice head retention, glass lacing. This is dynamite, guys. This is one of the better ones that I've had from Burlington Beer Company. Gosh, you know what? Maybe I have had this before, but I'll have to look back at my channel. Maybe I've actually reviewed it. But if I have had it, it's been probably close to a year since I've had this one, if I had it. Because when I first moved up here, I was going through a lot of the Burlington Beer Company stuff. And lately, I've been kind of shifting towards other breweries that I haven't had a lot of beers from, like Treehouse and Spyglass and Widowmaker. So this is nice. This is really nice. There's a reason why they sell a lot of beer, because Burlington Beer Company is incredible. So I'm going to go with a 96 out of 100. I may be lowballing it a little bit, but it's definitely getting up there. It's a solid A, and then some. 96, 97. I'm going to bump it up. 97, because it really is bordering on world class. It's close for me, yeah. There's a uniqueness to this one with the almost orange Julius type notes. It's very spritzy and crisp, and it's got that fluffy mouthfeel, and it's delightful. So 97 out of 100 for the Orbital Elevator Double IPA from Burlington Beer Company out of Williston, Vermont. Buy it, try it, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Until next time, everybody. Cheers.